I'm here. Brian, B. Lion. And we've got Josh via satellite or internet. Josh Jacobou.
Hi.
Comedian of all time.
The most hated comedian of all time.
Jeez.
That's what she says. Josh, you know that's not true.
No.
Dude, I can't barely fucking hear him.
Yeah, can you hit the thing on that?
Oh, quit being a whiny little bitch.
All right, put the air down.
No, just fuck it. I don't feel
all right, Josh.
Yes.
I barely hear him. How are we going to record this if I can't even hear him?
This is a shitty fucking idea.
Yeah, how do we do
I want to go the fuck home.
All right, well, turn it up then again, all right?
Well, hold on. What?
I said turn it up again then if that's what you need. Go ahead.
All right.
Is it still echoing?
No.
Are we editing this shit?
No, we're not editing. We're keeping. Yes, we're maybe. I don't know. This is all happening live.
Like it did start recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it a huge echo? Like, is it going to sound horrible?
People are going to listen to this and think, what the fuck are these people thinking?
What is it being recorded with? Your laptop?
No, I have this. I have one of those screen capture programs what people use for video gaming, and it records right through your speakers, the audio. So.
Wait, so are you recording the whole thing? Is Brian not? What?
Yeah, I'm recording the whole thing.
Oh, all right. My B, I didn't know that he was doing the whole thing. All right, can you hear us, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, it's not too echoey?
No, it's fine.
How've you been, by the way?
I've been all right. You know, I've just been rotting in my parents' basement, you know, living the good life here.
You know, people complain about that. You know, I always thought it would be cool to, like, just live in a basement. You have all this space to yourself. You're kind of away from everybody.
Well, I don't get along with my parents. They do a lot of screaming, a lot of arguing, and they call me on my phone even though they're right upstairs because my dad just learned how to use a cell phone like 2 years ago. So he'll call me when he's upstairs to say, "Hey, you want to order a pizza?" Instead of just
he fucking calls you so that you call to order a pizza.
Yeah, and also
like the middleman for his pizza.
My mom just called me like 20 minutes ago. She's right upstairs. She said, "Oh, I just want to let you know I bought batteries for the remote or something." Like they just...
Wait, why don't you say? Oh God, what the? Enam's laugh was so ear piercing. That...
I can't think again, can you, Brian?
All right, so we were talking about that. Oh, why don't you ever tell your mom like this is ridiculous?
Well, I do, but like I said, they don't have anybody to call. They don't want to call anybody else. But why don't we get back to this later? You didn't finish the introductions. You introduced me and you.
Josh Jacobou, Brian Lichter. We've got Enam Peroni is here and Derek Marshall.
It's with Derek Marshall because it's like a fucking sitcom, and I'm like that special character.
Yeah, but be in every. But that guy's not in every episode.
I'm not. So
okay.
You might have to have me where I sit out one and take one for the team.
By the way, I feel like I should just my first name is fine, honestly.
Yeah.
You want to be Oprah? All right, so we've got Enam.
Enam.
Let's not talk
I'm
over.
Derek the fucking D. That's what they called me in college. I don't know why. I guess it was to do with my dick. It's very big. People like it. People love it. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Ivanka, come upstairs for Daddy.
Is this?
You know, that's kind of weird, by the way. Can we talk about that? Because I called my dad Daddy and I called my mom Mommy, and people just think it's gross because of all the other stuff that he has said about her. But in reality, like, I was reading comments on some website about it, and this one person's like, my sister-in-law is 51 and calls her dad Daddy. I don't think it's fucking creepy, honestly.
That's what I said when you said it.
But in the context of it, it might not be, but Donald Trump's a very sexual
No,
thing.
I know. It's in
He's
that.
got a great sexual energy.
Yeah, it's in the context of him saying before she was my daughter, I date her. So I get that, but just being upset over the fact that she's
Ivanka, who's your daddy, baby? Who's your daddy? Like, you know.
Well, what's this Derek's guy's story? Like, where'd you meet him? And
we don't discuss that my origin story until episode 22.
Derek, do you want to tell him?
No, it's a secret. We met in a little shithole called Staples, and we bonded over I don't know what, but
I don't know what. I could have introduced. My bad. Yeah, we met at Staples, and
now were you both working there, or did you just like talking to him so much and you just come back?
I used to I go and say, hi, my flip phone's broken. Can you help me? Like every Tuesday, and we just developed a friendship. No, we work together. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, all right.
No, nice to meet you, by the way. I don't even know you, but nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you, too.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was funny, though.
I don't know. Jeez, this is great. We need to think about things right now because we're in a...
Intellectually or,
just
retardedly?
Both.
Okay, good.
This fucking... Josh, did you hear about that Equifax thing? They just leaked like half of the country's information about their credit reports.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
I guess we're all fucked then. Or, well, half of us are fucked, the other half are not fucked.
Well,
Yeah.
I would say... I'm sorry to interrupt. I was going to say mostly black people are fucked, according to...
Why are black people
don't
fucked?
they already have bad credit?
Yeah, that's what I said. A lot of black comics do jokes about having bad credit, so I figured, it must be based on truth. It must be black people that are upset about this.
Wait.
White people be having good credit.
Yeah, well, that myth
I'm
is not
almost
true.
white, and my credit's not that good.
You're Arab.
I'm basically white.
You're basically Arab.
Oh, you got to know.
All right, so
Brian,
I
how did you meet Enam? Did you meet her off ArabCupid.com?
Yeah, Arab singles.
She wore a burqa the first time they met.
That is true.
It's kind of hot because who's underneath that? Am I getting princess of my dreams or just some random slut? You never know.
Never know.
Burqas are a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wear a burqa?
When I role play.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Yeah.
I wish someone would cut his head off right now.
Who?
Derek.
Oh, jeez. Well,
I'm kidding, by the way.
Is there a feud brewing?
Feud brewing. Oh, shit. I don't know. What kind of Godzilla versus Mothra? I'm Godzilla, by the way. What?
Oh, okay. Nice. So we're going to have to figure out, the conversational flow here with 4 people because it is, a very...
It's a delicate thing.
Difficult thing. And then the fact that Josh is on the other end. And then, of course, people are listening and they're saying, well, why are you talking about that shit? Well, we are. Josh, did you hear about, any of you guys, did you hear about the L'Oreal employee who was fired?
That's, I'm sure that happens every day.
Or the trans...
Yes, I did hear that. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
For making racist comments.
Yeah. Josh, did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about it. Where's your joke about? Do you have a joke about it or something?
This is not a joking only podcast. This is about intellectual simulation.
You told me this was a comedy conversation podcast. I was lied to then.
Josh.
Brian, how could you lie to him?
Josh.
This is about stimulating our minds, people.
Stimulation.
Think of the children that we be in.
Josh,
think of the children that come from stimulation.
I did not...
every single one, except a few, because rape. But anyway.
So the whole thing...
I was more so thinking in vitro.
Well, Bill Cosby, but anyway.
Bill Cosby. Yeah, we're talking about funny things, right? Bill Cosby. My dad still quotes Bill Cosby jokes.
I'll tell you what. I can't do Bill Cosby.
So Josh has a podcast of his own as well. So
we should just listen to that the whole time.
Everybody does.
Podcast somebody else's podcast.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, the Josh cast is really funny. Everybody should listen to it.
But here, Josh, the reason...
That sounded very sincere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
No, you don't have to say that. That's not...
Bravo.
No, I was saying that the way I said it was very monotone and ridiculous.
Well, that's you and you're monotone and you're ridiculous.
I'm a retarded cunt. What do you do?
Well, not what I'm saying, but
the deal with
the contest is spoken.
The contest. We can't say contest.
The contest.
Contest.
Josh, where you been doing?
Jesus. I love that part.
All right. Josh, I think you were right.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Brian.
Is that thing that you told me true?
I don't know what we're talking about.
You sound tired.
No, I'm not tired.
See, here's the thing. When people...
What are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is, we're doing a show here. I want to, have some kind of energy to it.
Oh, it's the first episode, and I thought this would be the introductory episode. That's why I was gonna ask you before we get to the topical news or whatever. What is this show about, and why should people listen to it? I know that's
They shouldn't listen to it. It's stupid.
All right, so those jokes All right. So the truth is, I want to build a show that's big enough that I can make some money and then tell Steve Reese to go to hell.
Now, would you ever reconcile with that guy? Because he said things about your sister, your relationship. Would you ever have a beer with that guy and hash it out?
Yeah. In reality, yes, I would. I've not nearly. We've talked outside of the show and kind of figured out our,
Have you been on
differences.
the Passive Aggressive Hour anytime recently?
No, I'm actually done with that show. I
was. That's what I thought, but I haven't listened to it in a while, so.
I haven't done the show in over a year. I was doing the show. Steve's a weird guy because he does this weird radio shtick where he pretends he's Howard Stern and he's talking to 20 million people, but he's only talking to like 10 people. So pretty much, I was right. I wasn't even working on my podcast show. I wrote bits for his show. I did 2 song parody contests. I was driving 35 minutes. To do his show, and then he starts trashing me on his show randomly one day, saying that something like, he asked me, he just played one of my bits off my show without asking me, so I wasn't pissed. I just brought it up and said, that was kind of a dick move, and he was like, I've promoted everything you've ever done, and he said it like he's launching my career. Like, no offense, every time I've done that show, I've never gotten one more YouTube subscriber or one more anything, It's a very... So he kind of started trashing me, and then I messaged him on Facebook. I said, what's your problem? And he said, I don't know. I was just trying to stir something up. And
God. Basically what you said to Brian.
Yeah, it's the same story.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
to be fair, he does have the perfect radio.
Oh, here's the great thing about this, by the way. He's for sure is listening to this episode.
Hi,
because
Steve.
I asked him to listen to it.
Why?
I asked him to give it his blessing. No, I didn't say that, but yes, he is probably going to be listening to this.
Probably.
Did you really?
But you know what? So what? Now he's getting a taste of his own medicine, right?
Did you really say that? Are you joking? Is he really going to listen to this? Did you really tell him that you're doing a show or not?
Oh, all right. Look, I will take my phone out.
I'm asking you.
Find it on what?
I'm just asking. You got to prove it. Is yes or no? Did you really?
Well, I'll have one of these people. Derek or Enam, when I open it, they'll be able to tell you if this is true or not.
But you could wink, and, they could lie. How do I can't see.
I have no reason to lie about this.
By the way, Steve, if you are listening, what's up? It's been a minute.
More like 10 years. Where have you been?
Wow, you have a guy's number in your phone who's been doing broadcasting for 33 plus years?
What?
I said you have a guy on your phone who's been doing broadcasting for 33 plus years?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 30 years. I remember you went on his show, you're like, 30 years in broadcasting. That's amazing. And he's like, no, I was banging on pots and pans or something when I was a kid.
He did a radio bit when he was a kid, and he counts that as, it's a goof, he counts it as broadcasting, So he says 32 plus years or something.
Yeah. It's
I've asked him before if he took voice lessons.
Well, I'm sure he has.
He hasn't. It's really
Brian.
I know he says so to you guys, but legit, it makes sense if that's what he does.
Yeah, he says he's from Sioux Falls, South Carolina. Now, Derek, have you ever listened to the Passive Aggressive Hour or any shows on Laughcast?
I don't watch shit. I go home, I read a book. And maybe, I go to sleep or I don't. And I think about all my problems, and then I wake up the next day and go to work.
Do you believe in aliens or conspiracy theories?
No, I'm not into that shit, unfortunately.
You want to watch Alex Jones?
Alex Jones. Well, he's not a radio show. He's a lifestyle.
Is that what he calls it?
No, I just made that up.
Oh.
No, I don't watch shit. I watched Joe Rogan for the first time for 5 minutes yesterday. It sucked. But... no offense to Joe Rogan, I'm sure people...
What's up with that Joe Rogan guy always being high? I mean, what's up with that guy? I mean...
All right. Yeah, wait, was that a real was that a real question, Josh?
Yeah, he's always high. He's always like, yes.
Oh, did you watch his comedy special when he was high?
No, I never. I think I listened to one of his CDs a while ago before he started doing this whole podcasting thing. It was all right.
Yeah, I mean,
Brian is obsessed with him.
Enam always exaggerates shit.
The guy at my work tells me.
Brian listens to episodes constantly.
All right. I do like his show, but that doesn't mean I'm obsessed with his comedy. I think he's a good interviewer, but he's also says some stupid shit too. You know, he thinks
Joey Diaz, I think, deserves his own show.
Well, he does have his own show.
Does he?
It's called The Church of What's Happening Now.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to check that shit out.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So
I like him better than I like Joe Rogan. But go ahead, Brian. Take us away.
Well, I just want to, Josh, tell me what you think about this. I was thinking it might make sense for us to create something called the Steve Reese School of Broadcasting, where we, for example, you have to set somebody up for a bit that you never told them that they were going to be doing. Like, that's how the fuck, that's...
Yeah. Well, I went back... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay. I went back and listened to... Because I never listened to the Eric Toddcast, so I went back and listened to all the episodes you were on. Just those.
Before you say anything, I want to say something.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I listen back, it probably was shit.
Mm-hmm. But also, I was on. I'm special, too.
All right. Yes, you're special. We all love you.
Neither of you are special.
Thank you. I love you guys. And I don't condone anyone being mean to Josh or Brian because I love them. Go on.
Anyway, chicks.
Go fuck yourself.
So, what were you saying, Josh? I'm sorry.
Okay, I was going to say, I listened to all the episodes just you were on because that's all I really cared about. So I heard the whole Breaking Bad thing, from the start, if you get, how it happened, because I was like, how did he get banned from the show? So, I mean, not banned, but you quit the show,
Yeah.
And I listened back to it, and it's like I said, it was the same thing that happened to me. They kind of, but I felt Darren was kind of trashing you too. Did you hear that one when Darren was like doing your voice? He read the text conversation. He was like, "Oh, I don't want to do the show anymore." Did you hear that one?
Yeah, the show, the episode that they called Embarrassed.
Yeah, they were ripping you up and stuff.
But I think for
that show and analyze it.
I think for a really long time, though, Darren didn't want to give in to any of that stuff. Like, Steve would ask him to do stuff, and Darren always refused.
Yeah, I mean, Darren's a good guy, but he doesn't really add much to the show. I think Darren just laughs at all John Kensel's tweets. That's his job or something.
Let's spread that theory. Darren gets paid to laugh at John Kensel's jokes.
Brian, next month is October. We can do a Jocktober of that show.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, Jocktober of anything to be honest, I would say TBH.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is, we actually did a similar thing like that a long time ago. But I feel like if we did that now, we could do it properly because we have you here to...
Wait, you guys did it or I
No,
did
me
it?
and Enam. Me and you.
Oh, I don't remember doing it.
It was like 3 years ago.
Oh.
Derek,
and by the way, your podcast is still on iTunes.
Yes,
the B&E.
But this is not the same thing.
No, but I'm saying
you wanted to make it part of like the B&E universe kind of.
The whole B&E.
That's our podcast.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
No dead air.
So here's the thing. Like, I kind of feel like if we... what do you think? What else does our audience need to know? So, what we're just talking about, I don't think they have any context for.
Yeah. I mean, most podcast shows, are very inside. But that's the problem. I was thinking about the other day, like a lot of the podcasts on iTunes, these people already are famous. They already made it, and then they start a podcast, and then they got their fans, and it's very hard to just be nobody and start a podcast and just have random people listen to it,
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. However, Mark Maron, when he first started doing a podcast, I don't think anybody really knew who he was.
Yeah.
Like, did you know who Mark Maron was before his podcast?
Yeah, I knew who he was, but I just considered him just another, headlining comedy guy. I knew who he was, but I didn't consider him famous or anything or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. And all right, so that's not the best example, but what I'm saying is he was able to have a ton of success just by, showing up and making it a good show. I think that we can do that. Mm-hmm. And I think our audience is listening and thinking, I don't know, Brian has let us down in the past, by starting things and stopping them and starting them and stopping them. That is one thing that is true. However, this I think we got something special here with this one, with this show. I think that this is going to be my angry message to Steve. Every episode, we're just going to shit all over.
Fuck you, Steve. No, that's so boring.
It's a joke.
Okay, I didn't know you made jokes.
It's not a funny joke.
Well, yeah, because you said...
I don't know you, Steve.
No, it's Derek. Oh, you're talking to Steve.
Yeah, I was talking to Steve.
Go ahead.
You ruined it, Brian.
Right.
And now I like you, Steve, because you know what? Brian is an asshole. And you know what?
It's not a problem that I'm an asshole.
Well, it is a problem.
It's a problem for me that you're an asshole.
No,
yeah, you're married to her.
Yeah, you being an asshole affects me.
Now, what about embarrass? I remember shooting a scene with you for like 2.5 hours. Remember that King of Prussia Filipino deli?
Yeah.
Do you still have all that footage, or did you just delete it all? Like, what happened?
No, I have the footage.
Is that with Greg Lynn?
Yes. So for the listener,
I loved that.
For the listener, it's a half-hour comedy show on the internet or a web series. You know, back when I started it, back when I had the idea
back when it was small, before, you know, the explosion and how popular it is.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going with that. No, it's not. I might be too...
Fucking talk, dude.
Okay. Yeah, so that show, I had a good time with you guys. It was cool working with you and Greg Lynn, and I think my friend Christian was there. But then I didn't shoot any additional scenes. What I plan to do is edit that specific thing together into its own, like, short, I don't want to say short film, because that makes the expectations too high, web YouTube clip. I don't know.
God, that one line Greg Lynn says in it fucking killed me. Every time I think about it. Brian, say it.
I can't say it yet. It's not out.
Oh, it's not out. It's a secret.
Josh, I remember I was there and you were saying don't get caught up in the Greg Lynn vortex.
Yeah.
Do you have experience with the with that? And Greg Lynn, of course.
Famous guitar player.
Guitar player first. Comedian. You know what? I heard, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Greg Lynn stopped doing stand-up because of this woman debating Jim Norton on the W. Kamau Bell show.
Yeah, it was something like that.
So he's done stand-up forever? He's just done?
He actually did a gig because he makes flyers. He gets paid for that, comedy flyers. And he did a black comedy show, you know, not too long ago. So I think he still does it. If someone offers him a show, but he's pretty much done, meaning he's not really pursuing it or doing anything anymore.
Yeah.
That's weird. He is really funny.
I don't understand what he's saying about quitting because somebody was on somebody else's show. You know a little more about that? Josh?
I think he was trying to say that, like, the whole political correctness thing, just getting in trouble, and I guess he just had enough with it. I don't know. I don't think he was ever into it. He did it a long time. I think he was doing it before me, and he probably just, you know, he was, at that time, he was selling hot sauce and military VFWs, and he probably, you know, made a lot of money doing that. And if I was making money selling hot sauce, I would probably quit comedy too, you know.
I know. That was really interesting. Like, he would go to, VFWs and gun shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And get supposedly, he said it on other shows.
Who else? Somebody else was selling hot sauce. Who was that?
Greg Lynn.
No.
It was Greg Lynn.
Was Ben Filler selling it for somebody?
Oh, semen syrup or something?
Yeah.
Satan's semen.
Is that like his cousin or somebody was selling? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were talking about, this is how shitty my brain is. I want to do some brain training exercises.
You're just stupid.
Shut up. All right. So what were we just talking about?
We're talking about Derek's sex life.
Oh, Derek.
That's not existent at the moment. Yeah, it's not existent. We're not going to go into that's the deep, dark, sad.
Hey, Josh, how's your sex life?
It's the same as Derek's.
I knew that about both of you.
All right.
That's a good thing. At least we're on the same playing field.
It's cool. I'm in a relationship, but I'm not even going to have sex.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
That
you
really
just dropped the bomb.
No, that was just being honest. Like, I really wasn't trying to make it.
No,
better.
you be lying. Oh, you be lying. Sorry.
I got you. No, I was. Look, just because I look mellow here doesn't mean I'm not here.
No.
Yeah.
Brian, have you ever been to the Good Comedy Theater before?
No, where is it?
It's in the Chinatown Center City location. I've been going to the open mic there every Monday. They have a bucket open mic where they throw your name in a bucket and they pick it out. And it's very liberal there. You know, like it's a bunch of like white comics doing anti-Trump jokes and a lot of female comics doing, feminists. We're being put down by male comics and it's, white people trashing white people and stuff. It's very liberal. And I thought, I don't know why. Like, I think because you're an improv guy, not to say that.
Conservative, open mic.
Here's my question.
We're,
honestly, who really likes white people, though?
Josh, you still there?
Yeah.
Sorry. Wait, so you thought of me because of liberals? Is that what you said?
No, because
political.
Well, because like you do, I don't know. It seems like it's like an improv theater too, and I feel like your set would be just good, even if you just riff, because it's just people do that there.
They do, so it's like an improv fucking.
No, you can do whatever you want. You can do comedy, stand, whatever.
Is it like? Do you feel like really comfortable there?
Well, I actually tone it down because I'm known for my cunt, rape, and racial raunchiness. I do at the Northeast Cabaret, but
I kind of have to. That sucks. Though. Like, why? I don't know. Whatever. I'm tired.
What are you gonna say?
I'm just like started talking, and then she said she was tired, and then gave up.
Well,
talking.
I was saying that sucks that Josh has to change so much.
That's what did anybody on the show ever or running the open mic ever tell you not to tell a joke?
No, I mean, but I just said I toned it down. As far as like I just because there's no open mic at the Cabaret for the summer, and I'm not completely clean. I still do dirty stuff, but I just tone it. I actually got heckled by a female in the audience last Monday. She said, "You suck," which is funny because there's a small theater and you can hear it. She said, "You suck." I did a joke about like punching a girl in the face or something, and she's like, "You suck."
You should have punched her in the face.
I would have said, "Yeah, I suck your boyfriend's dick, bitch."
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
That was so stupid. I'm embarrassed by my joke.
I mean, you could say that, and then joke's on you. He's got herpes.
Bummer. Josh, do you have any semi-clean sets online? Because that sounds like really interesting.
Yeah, I could do a clean set. Actually, today I had a meeting with this guy. He wants to like run a show together, but he already started it. And he said you got to do. It's in a coffee shop. It's very hipster. It's like a bike coffee shop. You can bring your bike in to get fixed.
Oh, do they have Are they fixies?
Yeah.
Fix your bikes.
Yeah.
All right, so that bar is just full of assholes.
Yeah, and he's like, you got to do family-friendly stuff. So he asked me to send him one of my sets, but I don't have any. So I sent him my old Philly's Funniest video from like 4 years ago because it's kind of clean, even though it's, But I don't have any sets online. I have a lot of sets recorded, and I can do a clean set, but, I don't really have any online.
I think it would be like, obviously it's different, so.
Well, if you did it, it would be different.
It'd be very funny.
Josh, you have that idea for, it's funny that you say punny because I was about to say that. Philly's Punniest was an idea you had.
Yes.
Do you ever want that to become a reality?
Yeah, I thought we could do it at the Cabaret, like just, have a little contest in the open mic, but I couldn't have enough people back me up on it. And then I think the Cabaret closed that summer, so it was just a silly idea. But I thought it was cool because I did have a Wawa gift card this guy gave me for $25.
I thought it was really cool. I was like 100% behind the idea when you said it. I love puns.
Yeah, puns are great. I have a bunch of them, and that's one of the things Darren said about me when he trashed me years ago. Darren was like, "Yeah," he used to describe my comedy to Steve Reese, and he said he does a lot of old puns, meaning like hacky puns. I'm like, how are they old? Give me one example.
Yeah.
I don't do old puns. Like this guy, do you know who Mark Lipo is?
Vaguely, yes.
Okay, so I've been doing an impression of his voice for years because he has like this, really, he does jokes you can Google, like street jokes, like you could type in the joke and find it. He's pretty much a hack, I guess you could say. And,
wait, I got a question for you. Is that the guy who, in his profile picture at one point, he was holding a picture frame, and then he had his other arm going through it to like he was showing the world that he was in a picture frame.
That's really badass.
No, I don't think that's him.
Wait, that's not him?
I don't think so. No, he has a picture of a giraffe.
But who memorizes people's profile pictures?
Me. Well, if it's that fucking ridiculous, then I'm going to remember. So,
what do you think of my profile picture?
I don't know.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Well, we're going to talk about Facebook stuff in our Facebook segment, but I do want to just...
Facebook.
No, of course. No, we don't have Facebook. That's called after the show.
I actually like the way I look at my profile picture.
Cool. So, Josh, what were you saying?
I was going to say, well, this guy does old puns, and I've been doing prank calls in his voice, and his voice pretty much sounded, he goes, so my dad was in a department store recently at Home Depot, and he punched a black woman, Black and Decker.
Oh, my God.
If you Google Black and Decker joke, it actually comes up.
Oh, my fucking God.
Wow.
And the cabaret books him on Saturdays because he goes to Jewish... He's like an older guy, like 50-something years old. He goes to like Jewish community centers and he brings like 15 people. So the club makes money off him. So they give him like 10, 15 minutes. And I think he took a joke off Darren recently a while ago. And Darren got pissed at him or something.
Darren?
He did Darren's... I don't know if you ever heard Darren do this joke, but it's like it's a hoarder joke. He goes, I like watching the show Hoarder in all 15 rooms in my house. And he took that joke, and Darren got pissed at him and everything like that.
Wait, what was the joke? I love to watch the room Hoarders. And
I like to watch the show Hoarders in all 15 televisions in my room.
I got it. So Mark Lipo stole that joke?
Yeah, he did it on a Saturday show, and Darren's friends were in the room, and they told him. And Darren got pissed and made a post about it, and the guy messaged him and said, sorry, I reworded it. I didn't do it the same way you did.
I reworded it? That doesn't fucking count.
Oh, so he's saying he did like he did like his own cut of it?
Yeah.
He covered it?
Yeah.
It's so weird when people steal jokes because it's like, you're going to find out. You're doing these in public. Like, the person's going to know. How do you not care that you're a fucking dick?
Well, the problem is...
Portland, and you do it, you know?
Well, most audiences don't know it's a stolen joke. That's the problem. Most people aren't really real stand-up comedy fans. You can do like the oldest joke in a book, and they'll laugh at it. They don't know. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, it beat my dick." Like,
but how do you like not feel shitty
sucks.
about yourself though? Like you're getting laughs, but it's not for you.
Well, that's why hacks steal, because they can't get laughs on their own, so they don't care. They just want to hear the roar, the laugh.
Yeah, they just want. That's really interesting. So it sounds like what you're saying is like a comic is somebody who wants to like build this ability to make people laugh, like a skill, and this other type of person who steals jokes seems more like almost like a jaded actor who's just all you're doing is taking lines and saying them. You're an actor, but an asshole actor, which is kind of a lot of times the same thing. Oh. So we're talking about the cabaret, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I was listening to Todd Glass's show, and him and Joe DeRosa were shitting all over the cabaret.
Yeah. Well, you know what the thing is a lot of the comics who started out at cabaret, the comics who, there was like two, back then it was only Cabaret, Laugh House, and Helium. And a lot of the comics who went to Laugh House, like Joe DeRosa, Kurt Metzger, Big J. Okerson, they all made it in comedy, and a lot of the comics who started out in cabaret, they didn't. And I think Steve Reese recently admitted he wished he started out at Laugh Out. I can't imagine Steve in front of a black audience because his comedy is like smart. Like I don't even understand it, and I can't imagine like black people just listening to it. Like, yeah, this shit good, and
You're saying
I mean, well, Todd Glass did the Cab, and he's big now, kind of. And, like, in the comedy world, he's really famous.
Yeah, he might be the only one. I think he's one of the rare ones.
So they have a video clip. It's supposedly Kevin James started there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or he's Paul Blart name. Yeah, Paul Blart. What do you say, Josh?
I said he made a video saying he endorses it. Because I guess he knows Scarpati. And because like Mitch Mattel still does the what's that room called? The one you went to, Doylestown Cabaret. He does that as a favor.
Yeah, the Doylestown Comedy Cabaret above Poco's.
Yeah,
that's the Mexican restaurant.
Isn't that burned down?
No, I don't think
it's
so.
interesting you say that, by the way, Josh. That was like 30 seconds from my old job. Like I could have just walked there and like watched comedy shows.
Brian.
Thank you. I marked that as my interesting line for the show.
Good job.
I would like you guys to get to know each other more, Derek and Josh. It just seems right. Seems like you guys gotta get to know each other a little bit.
Well, like if you guys get to know each other on air, then like everybody gets to know both of you.
All right.
What? Now I'm confused.
Well,
I don't know what
Josh was like doing introductions and stuff, and I was saying like if they like got to know each other on air, then people God, I don't feel like this.
Okay. Derek,
it's Enam's time of the month, everybody. We're going to leave her alone.
It's actually not. That's in a week. I'm just really I don't know. I'm tired.
Here's the problem, okay? So Jerry Seinfeld, I remember a Howard Stern interview. He was interviewing Seinfeld. And one of the things Seinfeld said was that he didn't like sitting on the couch. You know how Howard has that couch.
Mm-hmm.
He said that being comfortable is the opposite of being good at comedy. If you get too comfortable, then you won't.
Yeah.
But I think it was literally like sitting in a chair that's too comfortable is going to like make you not. Yeah.
You were all over the place. You were just saying Derek and I should get to know each other, and why'd you bring that up? What does that have to do with
Brian, what the fuck is wrong?
I see Derek over here, chewing on his nail, ready to attack.
And then Brian's sitting here playing with
I'm scratching my nail. Yeah. You want to take a bite?
No, I'm good.
They're tasty.
So, I don't know if you guys like, Josh, are you a fan of Cars?
You mean like the TV show? I mean the movie series by Disney Pixar Cars? Or what are you talking
yeah, you're Josh, right?
Yeah.
No, Derek. Yeah, all right. Josh, it doesn't matter, actually. I was just setting up this video. It's a video of, it's a guy who reviews cars on YouTube. Okay. And just a regular guy talking about cars, doing whatever car YouTubers do. But then I go, all right, look.
Those car YouTubers.
All right.
Yeah, those YouTubers, they're better than those Ubers.
Especially the car YouTubers.
Okay.
Car tubers, we don't know.
It's all right. Okay. You'll hear it later.
No, I'm probably not going to listen to it.
So anyway, he's talking about these cars, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I was watching the video because it was interesting, but I go to the comments, and they're really interesting. Like really unexpected for what they are.
Some weird shit in here.
I know. Here we go. One comment says, Doug, the type of guy to take a girl back home and make her check out his column on Auto Trader. Doug, the type of guy to fuck you and then tell you about all your weird quirks and features.
Did you even say the dude's name?
Doug. I said Doug.
The name of the channel?
No, his name is Doug. Doug DeMarco or some shit. Anyway, throughout the comments, like there's more. It says Doug is the type of guy to wake up in the morning, go to his kitchen, pour himself a bowl of cereal, and enjoy himself a delicious breakfast meal. All right, that one was stupid. Doug is the type of person to put the milk before the cereal. Okay. What? Doug is the type of guy to realize he's out of cereal and drink the milk out of the bowl with a straw. Doug is the type of guy to hit send without sending an email. Doug is the type of guy who thinks about the letter B and thought, Doug is the type of guy who thinks about the letter B and his first thought is boy band. These are just random YouTube comments.
Wait, they don't say that nigga, because I remember I used to read comments. They would say he's the type of nigga that they don't do that. They said,
you know that guy. All right, so yeah, some people say that, but lately they've just been saying guy.
Brian didn't want to say that on the show.
Oh shit! So Josh, you know about this?
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to read YouTube comments, and they would say,
You know Doug?
"What's that?
You know Doug?
Do I know Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, the cartoon. I
You
used
know
to watch that.
You must know Doug.
I used to watch the
I don't
cartoon
know.
show when I was a kid.
I love that show. That's one of the best shows ever.
It is.
Also, Rocco's Modern Life movie coming out soon. Everybody should get very, very, very excited.
Not gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Modern Life
Sorry,
is rubbish, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, all Nicktoons were fucking amazing. Also, if anyone cares,
some
Macy's has a
marijuana.
new line of
Is that,
Nicktoons clothing. I have all
like
the
you think
Nicktoons
you-
news if anybody needs to know anything.
Let's see.
Keep on top of that shit. Okay.
Oh, this is badass, man.
All right. Derek is currently fascinated with
CBD oil.
CBD oil. It's a marijuana. No, actually, it's not. Yes, it's medical marijuana.
No, but it
But
has
it's
the
legal.
THC is removed, so you don't get high.
What is it? What the hell?
It's for like
Then why would-
pain and anxiety and stuff, but it doesn't get you high. It's like the cannabis. I don't know.
See, Josh, I told you I'd turn around and make it funny.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you want to? Fuck, I feel like this. I feel like you guys still like really don't know each other. I don't know.
Kind of hard to. I feel more
Derek.
comfortable if it was face to face, but it's kind of weird just having a computer talking to me. You know, I'm not a technological guy.
You know that's not a. We're not actually talking to a real person. It's
Oh,
a
that's-
bot.
Oh, like Siri or
Yeah,
fucking
it's like
Watson
C-
or whatever.
Yeah, it's called
It's
Josh.
Okay,
Josh.
Yes.
I gotta ask him a question then. Like he probably knows like everything ever known to man. Like Watson.
Okay.
Something. What's a good question to ask him?
I mean, it's like a really hard question.
Oh God, this is really tough.
We don't got to get to
I
know
gotta
each
think
other.
of this. We probably do. I'd rather meet in person because I've been pretty awkward the whole thing. Because I feel weird having somebody like that's not even talking to me. I'm not a
You're
technological.
not awkward.
guy.
Brian described you as bizarre, so I thought,
That's an accurate description. Thank you, Brian.
Let me just be clear about that.
No, that's fine.
Let me just be clear.
No, we don't need to be clear. I'm bizarre.
I'm
Leave it as
gonna
mystery.
explain.
Honestly, that's like
Hold
kind
on.
of combo.
Just let's relax here. Let's all calm down.
I can't. Okay.
What I said was that Derek brings the bizarre element to the show. Like I can't predict anything that's going to happen that this guy's going to say.
This has been an off episode for me. I'll admit it because it's just I need this person right in the room. I'm a weird,
So you can predict whatever me and Josh are going to say next.
Yeah, totally. No, I
Like,
just
so
meant.
what does that even mean?
Oh boy, I'm really caught
How
in
would
the middle
you
of
how would you
something.
describe Enam to the robot?
Oh, he's
The
mental.
robot is very familiar with me.
Good.
Very.
We almost
Right.
went out.
Oh, that would have been. Wait, whoa. That's
no, we didn't almost go out. I messaged her on
Josh
OK
was
Cupid.
really down it.
I messaged her on OK Cupid.
What, Josh?
I said I
This is a low
messaged
point.
her. I messaged her on OK Cupid. I said, and she wasn't interested. This is before
No,
she
I was.
before she
You
met
were.
Brian.
I was talking to you for a while.
No, two messages. Two messages is not a while.
I was going to meet you.
We didn't talk about
you never told
meeting.
me this while you were going on Friday.
What? No, because I met Brian on OkCupid too.
Yeah.
But Brian stopped talking to me, and then I found Josh's profile, and Josh seemed really cool. So I started talking about Josh, and I was going to meet Josh. Then I saw Brian again, and then we ended up becoming a couple.
That's hot.
No, but I messaged her about like fruit roll-ups or something. The conversation went nowhere. I'm bad at messaging. I said something about fruit roll-ups.
Because I liked talking to you, and I thought I was
Do
going to
you
go
like
out
fruit
with
roll-ups,
you.
though? Do you like fruit
I
roll-ups?
do.
Dude,
Yeah.
you guys are match made in heaven. He's fucking bringing fruit roll-ups out of nowhere, and you fucking deny this guy? What the fuck is wrong with you? He given.
Well, she made the right
You know what,
decision.
Brian? Do you like fruit roll-ups?
Thank you.
Yeah, I
but
think
also,
so.
Josh, I feel
Okay, I get
like
one?
you're
Sure.
insulting me
Right.
because I
In the
was
kitchen,
a dick.
I'm getting a fruit
You
roll-up.
found the fruit roll-ups, you asshole?
I'm not insulting you.
Yes. What, Josh?
I said we really didn't have like a full conversation. It was like two messages.
We did, but I hate people on those dating sites who just talk and don't meet up. So I
Under the
usually
thing.
meet up after like
I'll be
these
right back.
conversations, honestly.
Yeah. Now, you guys used to. I listened to your podcast. I think in the summer when I was bored on iTunes. Listened to all the episodes. What is Brian doing? Taking a
Yeah.
shit.
And what?
I said, "What's Brian doing? Taking a shit."
He is getting fruit roll-ups. Also, I think we talked about pizza sauce.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah, I did say something. I like extra sauce on my pizza, or something like that.
I think that's why I messaged you, because I do too.
No, I said, but did you guys know that the My Wife Hates Me podcast, they kind of copied your whole thing?
No, what is that?
That's Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane, their podcast
Oh, yeah,
show.
I know that. But that started first.
Yeah, they started it first?
I'm pretty sure. Well, it's not like fucking they're listening to us. They're like actually important people.
They might have heard it. You never know.
I don't know. I know Brian told me about it after our show, but I just assumed that they did it first.
That Rich Voss guy's a creep. I'm pretty sure he found it somewhere.
He's the biggest fucking moron. Thank you. He's the biggest fucking moron ever.
Who?
You.
I was going to say that you see.
Oh, God damn it. Is that what you guys are talking about?
Yes,
me?
we hate
Brian,
that.
what were you doing? We're doing a show. You can't just walk out in the middle like that.
Derek was looking for fruit roll-ups, so I was helping him find them.
Oh, okay.
And you guys were having a fascinating conversation about fruit roll-ups.
Dude.
We were having a conversation
So I
about
jumped
Rich
out for a
Voss.
second. What were you saying about Rich Voss? No, well, don't repeat it, but, like, repeat it in a different, also interesting way.
I was just saying that Rich Voss is, like, really sexy to me, and if I could be with anybody in the world, it would be someone with teeth like Rich Voss.
Wow.
Pretty.
So you guys seen Pauly Shore's porno flick?
You made
It's
a
so
porn?
badass, man. Yeah, didn't you know that?
Yeah, Brian just told me about it.
I didn't know.
Yeah, look it up. I mean, I think it's on Pornhub, but it's pretty. It's funny, but it has like a
Hey, Derek.
sexy element to it. Yeah,
Does he do the weasel when he comes on the girl?
he probably does. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but I didn't watch the money shot or anything. But it's pretty intriguing.
Not that I count him as a celebrity, but I never watched celebrity porn. It just feels weird. 'Cause if I'm going to see them again, that's like all I see. It just seems weird.
So,
Like all those when all those photos leaked, though. Like obviously, I looked at everybody because Aubrey Plaza was on there and shit.
Wait, Aubrey Plaza did a porno?
No, she had naked pictures of herself leave.
Oh, that's hot.
let's be careful.
It was really
Let's
hot.
be careful.
I know, I love her so much.
But this is all fiction.
What?
It's all fiction. I don't know. They have lawyers and shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't
I'm not-
say Aubrey Plaza's hot.
No. That's
Hey, anybody name dropping fucking Pauly Shore? That's good. That's good press for him, regardless whether it's porno or not.
I just listened to him on Joe
Did
Rogan.
anyone see Screech's porn? I never saw that.
No, I gotta check that one out. Though that sounds pretty intense.
Josh, have you seen that?
No, but he talked about it on Howard Stern. I think he gave a girl a Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
He
In the
stuck his-
video?
Yeah, he sticks his finger in her ass and then he smears the poo on her
Are
face.
you fucking serious?
Stern did that?
No, Screech did that. He was talking about it because they were talking about how big his penis was, and then Robin said she saw it, and she said his dick's not really big. It's just that he has a big mushroom head tip, and they were talking.
I think they turned his dick into a dildo. I heard.
Yeah,
Damn.
probably did.
Good. Now they can watch that fucking show and be like, I fucked that goofy ass looking motherfucker.
Oh, geez, man. That's fucked up.
What's fucked up?
What? Like Screech's dick. Like I feel bad for him. He got like a weird mushroom head.
No, that's what.
No, his dick's apparently so good that they turned it into a dildo.
Oh, okay.
You can't have a shitty dick and have a dildo.
Is it like a series of dildos for like certain porno actors and actresses or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes, there
There is.
are.
Interesting.
Actresses have like
Hey,
vaginas and like sex
Really?
dolls
Like who has
with them.
a vagina?
I'm not really into porn stars. I just watch porn.
I don't watch
really-
porn, but I'm into like their accessories and things.
What?
I don't. It's not like, oh my god, Jenna Jameson, I gotta watch this.
Janet Jameson. What fucking year is it?
Go fuck yourself. So it's not like that because I don't know any porn stars because I'll just watch whatever I'm in the mood for. It's not like I have to watch something with somebody in it. The only person I ever did that with was James Dean, and we all know he's a piece of shit now, so that's over.
Whoa. James Dean, Rebel Without a Cause.
No, James Dean, the
Used to
porn
be
star.
That's like the slurring the name of James Dean, one of our great
Well, he spelled
cinematic.
it E-E-N.
Okay, well, kudos to him.
But I was bummed because he was like the only porn star I was into, and then he's a fucking piece of shit rapist.
Oh, he is? Like, if you're in porn, like, why would you need to rape? That's kind of that's a conundrum I'd be in.
You would be in that
conundrum. Well, like if I was in porn, like I would never have a need to rape anyone. Not that I would ever have a need to rape not that I would ever have a need anyway, but especially that. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous.
Josh? Honestly, amateur porn is way better because it's real.
No, you don't.
It's like WWE. It's not real. It's WWE. It's like fucking Kane and Hellraiser, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Josh, what kind of porn do you like?
I've been watching this regular. I don't know. Lately, I guess I've been watching real skinny, like white guys bang big fat black chicks. I don't know why.
Really?
That's what is that called? Is that like sticking in the mud? Sticking in the mud?
It should be.
Oh shit!
Is that legit what you're watching lately?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me, but I just like to watch it. I don't know why.
Wow.
I watched a weird porn not too long ago about this girl masturbating with a carrot.
You hear what Josh said?
No, what he said.
He watches this for entertainment.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
There are good people who do that. I mean, they watch it some people watch it every day, and they're desensitized to it. I only watch it maybe once every couple weeks,
Yeah, exactly.
Porn, just period?
What's that?
Like this shit.
Yeah. Derek said he likes sticks in the mud.
Dude, that sounds pretty, not sexually, but I can see where you'd be entertained by that. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
So
you just watch them like you're watching a show on TV.
Like it's fucking Big Bang Theory, but it's stick in the mud.
Big Bang. They put Big Bang Theory, but the bang is in quotes.
Yeah, dude. I'd watch that. Fucking nerds fucking
You know what I like that a lot of people don't like are all those porn parodies, like Spider Babe and stuff. I like those.
You do or you don't?
I do.
Interesting.
I actually did a bit about that. I said, who beats off this parody porn?
What?
I said, oh, God.
All right, let's let Josh tell a show.
Okay, go.
Or say a bit.
No, it wasn't a bit. I was just going to say, I just said, does anybody masturbate to parody porn? Like the fucking, what's it called?
Guilty.
Married with Children.
I have.
With this,
But I fast forward through them talking and then just get to the fucking. But there was this one time where it was Lord of the G-Strings or something. And
Lord of the G-Strings?
I actually fast forwarded through all the sex scenes to just to see what it would feel like to watch the movie part. And it was over in 5 minutes.
Did they get to Mount Hordor or something like that?
All right, that's more ridiculous than people who watch movies just to see naked people. Is watching a porn for the plot.
No, I just did it to try it one day. I wanted to see what it would be like if I just fast forwarded through all the sex.
Was it worth it?
It was only 5 minutes of that out of my whole life.
I actually saw that.
Was it a good 5 minutes?
No, it was horrible.
Oh.
And then I watch it. Then if I'm watching a porn for the sex, it fucking takes forever for them to start fucking. So it's ridiculous.
What are they doing here? What's their job?
Seriously.
Did you know, Josh? Did you know that the guy who owns YouPorn also owns Pornhub, and basically put almost every porn company out of existence, and owns most porn companies?
Even Playboy.
One dude, not Playboy, but porn sites.
I mean, Pornhub, that's my shit. That's the only one I go to.
Yeah, there's a website called Tube Galore, and they have all these weird categories stuck porn, where the girl, she gets her hand stuck and the guy just fucks her while she's stuck.
Oh my God, that's so weird. Did I ever tell you guys this smoking hot porn?
Yeah.
Gosh, did I tell you that?
Smoking hot porn?
Okay. There was this chick, and it said smoking hot girl masturbate, so I put it on, and it was literally a girl who was smoking and then masturbating. She would stop masturbating and take a drag from the cigarette, and then stick a vibrator in, and then stop, and then take another drag from the cigarette, and it was fucking weird as fuck.
Have you ever tried that?
I just watched out of fascination. No.
Because some people they say that if you smoke a cigarette after sex, it's good. But
she was doing it and she stopped so much. It was completely unsexual to me. She kept stopping.
You jerk off and then you smoke, or you finger yourself. You think you should try it. I mean, I don't know. You guys got cigarettes? I'll go in the back and I'll let you know my findings.
No, we don't. I quit cigarettes. What?
Did you ever get to the Facebook segment?
That was fucking weird. Like, I didn't know that there were people who were turned on by just having somebody, like, smoke and their pussies out. Like, it was fucking weird.
Like, smoke with their pussy?
No, like most of the point was her smoking a cigarette, like, naked. Like, it didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that's sexy. Josh, is it... Yeah. You told me one time that you were doing a podcast while you were fingering somebody.
Oh, yeah, that was New Year's Eve, like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago.
Weren't you going to eat some chick's pussy for your show?
Oh, no, I think I was going to try to go up to this girl's room, and she was staying at the hotel where the cabaret is, and I asked her if I can come in her room, and I was going to leave my phone to see if I can get audio for my show.
Wasn't there, like, also a Hot Wings thing?
A Hot Wings thing?
Weren't you gonna fuck some chick with like a chicken wing or something?
That sounds funny.
No, I didn't. Josh, is this at all true?
This is bullshit. You're going to jail.
Josh, is this at all true?
I don't remember that. I might have said it as a joke, maybe, like she was a black chick, and I was gonna.
All right, I'm the only one who remembers that.
Maybe you should date him and find out if that happened.
Well,
nobody.
Ew, that is fucking gross.
Well, I mean,
I know it.
Brian technically is.
Dildos made of chicken.
They have armpit porn. Some guys like chicks with hairy armpits.
No, well, the one I was just talking about was the chick masturbating with the carrot. She had like hairy armpits. She was like some kind of like hippie chick. It was cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh, you ever do? Bob Kelly talks about like having a girl eat your pit like it's your pussy, your pit pussy. Have you ever experienced that?
No, I haven't.
No.
Has anyone besides Bob Kelly ever experienced
had that experience?
Can't say I have, but I can't say I turned it down if the opportunity arose.
Wait, so who's licking whose armpit?
The guy is getting his armpit licked.
Oh, well.
Oh.
By the girl.
I don't mind licking her armpit. But, like, I don't know if I want her to lick mine, because that would mean...
What, that you're gay?
Yeah, dude. You didn't know that?
Guys are way grosser and, like, filthier, and so I would not want my tongue near a guy's armpit. They're fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's a good
There's
point.
no way it would be clean.
And then, you probably got, like, fucking deodorant on there, too. You know what I mean? Like, you have to lick that shit.
Gross.
Probably get sick and die. I don't know.
I mean, people are into everything. I don't know. I had no point with that.
So,
Brian, did you ever get to the Facebook segment, or no? Did we do that already?
We're talking about the Facebook segment, right?
I thought Brian said that there wasn't
take it away.
actually a Facebook segment.
Josh has a...
It was your idea. You said you got a Facebook
No,
page.
I was just saying that because you got a joke about it.
Oh, no, I don't have anything.
You ever watch Comics Unleashed?
What is it?
You ever watch Comics Unleashed?
I probably have. What is that? Just a regular comedy special? Or could we...
Anybody wants some fruit roll-ups? There you go.
Oh, God, thank you. Comics Unleashed is so fucking ridiculous. It is like the lamest show you'll ever watch.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the clean comedy thing that comes on Fox on like the weekends?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Brian and I are fucking obsessed with it. It's crazy bad.
Yeah, he'll be like, so, you were on a plane yesterday. And then they're supposed to go right into their bit. And then, like, it always looks like they're being, like, polite, laughing at it. Looks like Tough Crowd if there was a focus group and said, let's not get too dark and let's not be too real.
Didn't Todd Glass say, like, comics really leashed or something?
Comics leashed to the max.
They really are. It's so fucking stupid. And Byron Allen, he's the host, right?
Yeah.
He's like the fucking whitest black dude ever.
Whoa.
I hate it.
And then they got that guy.
And he, like, tries to dance. I fucking want to kill him.
Like, got the rapper.
If he dies, I did not kill him. I'm always scared of shit like that.
Like, are you going to be just, like, randomly accused of a murderer?
Yeah, I'm scared of shit like that. I'm scared to make.
Have you ever
like
killed
that.
anyone before, Enam?
Not that I know of.
Well, no. Were you, like, on PCP or something?
I mean, I have.
Maybe ate someone's face off in Hazleton or something?
No.
So I think
I have never done PCP.
something
Have done
important.
PCP?
I have never done.
Yeah.
You should try it. It's pretty lit, bro. Some teenager told me the other day.
Facebook. Facebook. Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, so here we do this thing sometimes where there's this app, right? And it's called Holla. Have you ever used it?
No, I never heard of it.
It's called Holla. So you know chat roulette?
Yeah.
Basically, it's like the same thing.
But with less dick.
What's that?
Less dick.
Well, chat roulette just turned into this thing. It's just like dick after dick.
Yeah,
It's fucking
much. I used to have this webcam. It came with this software, and I went into the chat room, and it was just a bunch of guys with their dick out, and they would use like girl names, like it says Ashley, what's the cam with you? And then you would hit yes, and it was just a guy stroking his dick. That's all it was.
I'm kind of into that thing. So where do I get to this?
God, that's
whenever I use this app that Brian's talking about, and they hear like Brian or something in the background, they just hang up or whatever, just like move past me.
I know, and the listener and Josh can't see this person, but I'm just gonna give it a try and see what I get. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Oh shit!
They hang up, fucking cunts.
So I'm trying to pull up somebody and just see.
Are you the one that have like tattoo, like a tattoo on my tongue?
I don't know.
Yes, I know. That's why I bought them.
I think that they. Okay.
High five.
Oh,
I'm trying to get somebody to show up on this app here, and it's not.
That's cool. I've taken like
happening. Hold on one.
You know, we could do a video version of this if it gets more visual. Just using the screen cap.
We can. That is.
Yeah.
What's up, homie?
Oh, there's a guy here right now. He's wearing a blue shirt, but I can't hear him. Hello? Hey, are you a fan of Josh Jacobou? Are you a fan of Josh Jacobou?
He's the greatest comic of all time.
He really is. I was just going to add that.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you shat in a girl's pussy? Today's the 7th.
Where is it?
Was it nice? Like,
ask him if he's a white nationalist.
The guy's boring.
He was going along.
He was trying to.
Brian, you should have given him a chance. He could have been great. We should invite him on the show. Get him back.
There's no way that's not boring unless there's video.
So, but this is compelling. So, Josh,
it's pretty cool.
Can we get do you think somebody could sue us for that if we show their face?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could always ask for permission, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. We could say, hey, this is
here on live TV or some shit.
Or you could be an asshole and then at the end be like, this is live. This is a show. Give us permission.
Yeah, that'll put them on the spot. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, what's the app called? Holla?
Holla.
Holla.
I don't have a smartphone, but I'm in love with it. I wish I had a smartphone just for that.
HOLLA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you have a Galaxy?
It's a cool person. It's a guy.
Yeah, I have a Galaxy phone.
25.
We just saw a guy show up who was on the screen who was like 25. Who was like 4. Hey, what's up, 23-year-old?
Oh, you bitch.
I actually have good. One of the Manson girls was just released
Hector from Colombia. Hola. Get down.
All right, this is. Hold on. We'll get back to this. But
God damn it, I was going to have a connection with the guy from fucking Colombia. You ruined it.
All
right. Leslie Van Houten, 68, has been okay for parole, but the final decision on her release comes down to California Governor Jerry Brown.
Is she the one that cut off her husband's dick, or is that Lorena Babbitt?
We're talking about the Manson murder.
So what's going on?
One of them is eligible for parole, and the parole board approved her, Leslie Van Houten, or whatever the fuck you say it. But it says the final decision.
Is she the way to Millhouse and sorry.
Oh, maybe that's why I was thinking like that. The final decision comes down to the governor.
Go ahead. I was mansplaining something, all right? You wouldn't know about it.
Whatever. Okay. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
That's it. It's left up to the governor of California or whatever.
In Ronald Schwarzenegger we trust.
Look, there's a lot of bullshit articles out there I
It's all fake news, folks.
I want to read a real one, though.
If anybody cares, LA Noire is coming to PS4 next.
Cool. Can we not have a shitload of side conversations?
Fuck yourself.
Angelina Jolie revealed on Sunday the emotional toll her divorce from Brad Pitt took on her last year. She added that it was a very difficult year emotionally.
Are you serious?
I don't enjoy being single. It's not something I wanted. There's nothing nice about it. It's just hard.
Yeah.
Did you know that movie
I feel so bad for her. It's such a loss. All her little beautiful children that she adopted from every corner of the globe now have no father. And, they have a bitch mom.
No, they sent them back, right?
They did? Well, that's probably a good thing, because Angelina Jolie's a cunt. Am I allowed to say that on...
I don't know.
It's very inappropriate. I don't appreciate you talking like that in front of me. I'm a lady.
Okay.
That movie she did when she was a model, what's it called, Gia? Do you guys see that?
Oh, my God, how hot, right?
Yeah, a lot of chicks beat off to that movie.
Yeah, she was so fucking hot in that.
Is that the one where, she pressed her boobs against, Denise Richards or something?
No, that's a great movie because that's a true story about a model from Philly. That's actually a really, really good movie on its own, but also, it's really hot too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of straight chicks would just masturbate to her lips. Imagine their pussy being eaten by those giant lips of hers.
She does have amazing lips.
So when did this movie come out?
A while ago.
A minute ago. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what? I totally missed what you...
That is bullshit anyway.
But I do think it's an interesting story because I've never heard of that model who died from AIDS, at the beginning of AIDS and everything. It was just really, really fascinating.
Is that what Gia was about?
Yeah.
Josh, does Open Mic Trump still go to the cab, or not the cab, but any of the open mics you go to?
Well, he only does mainly the cabaret, and I don't know. I think that he just stopped doing it because he just, got tired of it, or I guess he just stopped liking Trump so much that he just doesn't want to do it anymore. I don't think he does it.
Oh, he doesn't want to do... I don't know that guy too well. I told him I was a fan of him, and he seemed indifferent.
The fuck him.
Yeah, I mean, he's an improv guy, and I don't know. I mean, he's a nice guy. He's a very generous...
You said something earlier that offended me.
All right.
You said I was an improv guy.
Well, I mean, I feel like sometimes the biggest laughs you've gotten is when you just riffed up there. You're just...
I've told him that so many times. The biggest laugh he gets is, he's running late, and he gets into the club, and he jumps on stage, and he's hilarious, and I have told him that.
All right, that's different. I thought you meant... All right, whatever. I'm not really offended.
Okay, you're good at improv, I meant to say. No.
I'm not an improv person. I'm just lazy.
But
so I'll show up without writing something.
But I agree that your best shows have been you just showing up. They've been really funny.
It depends. It's if it goes well, it can go really well. But if it doesn't go well and you're trying to improvise and you don't have shit, obviously it doesn't work out well. So... yeah, maybe it's going to be great when it's great, but it just intensifies it, I think. Plus, I was doing a show one time at this place in Feasterville, and the first time I did great, and then the second time I was just trying to improvise, and it was fucked, and they pulled me off stage early because I was bombing so bad.
Oh, my God.
I'm a fan of awkward comedy, so I would have been laughing.
I know, I remember that there was a guy outside. He's like, dude, do you know that wasn't funny? I'm like, yeah. Have you tried stand-up?
I would have been I heard your mom's not funny, but your dad still just put it in her for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's what I said to her. How'd you know?
I don't know. I think you told me that story before, probably. So I've been calling prostitutes off Backpage recently. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with it. And do you know prostitutes are very mean? Did you know that when you call them?
I thought Backpages was done.
No, they said they got rid of it, but if you go to the Women Seeking Men, it's just all prostitutes on there. They even have the prices and everything. But you ask them a simple question, and they get very angry with you. You just say, hey, where are you located? They're like, don't call me, and they hang up. They're very rude.
What is even the point, then?
So do they have pimps?
What's that?
Go ahead. No, you can keep telling your story.
What was the question?
I was asking, are there pimps involved?
I think there are, because sometimes I hear a guy in the background. Either that's a client they're with, or I hear a guy telling them what they do. So I think they do have pimps.
I mean, that's why prostitution needs to be legal, because there are, like, so many women who are controlled by these men, and if they were allowed to do this as a profession legally, it would be so much better. Like Heidi Fleiss, like what she was running, like it was so much better because she was a woman and she was giving them, like, equal pay and stuff. I don't know. I think everything should be legal. Random, Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones was once in a 90s funk rock band.
What is a funk rock band? Is that like...
How the hell can he hold his instrument?
What is...
No, sorry.
What?
He's a midget.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, I gotta see that again. That's amazing.
What the fuck? Oh, he's being Ozzy? So,
no!
He looks like he's trying to be Ozzy.
He's Ozzy.
Totally Ozzy.
So he's a singer, like, so that's trumpeter. Let me look at that again. That's pretty big. That is amazing.
So where have you been doing shows lately, Josh?
Like I said, I got a show coming up on the... It's pretty loud, the echo. I'm sorry. I hate the...
What?
I said, the echo's back. It's very loud.
Okay.
But it's all right. But I got a show coming up on the 20th, that coffee shop bike show I'll tell you about.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Where is that?
By the way, I want to say this. I made fun of all this... I don't know where
it's going to be. I don't want to go. Where is it, Josh?
It's 19th of July. It's Center City.
Okay. It's a mic or you're, like, performing?
I guess it's a variety show. He's going to have, bands and comedy. It's not going to work, but I'm just going to do it because I already told the guy I was going to be there.
Brian and I did that once at Grape Room. This is before Manny Young had, like, any kind of, like, comedy shit going on. And so it was mostly, like, bands, and then I got up and read a poem, and then Brian got up and did comedy, and I fucking totally bombed. And I was like, I'm a fucking idiot for even thinking that I could, like, perform poetry at a place where people are just fucking there to, like, listen to me. Well, you would think if they were there for music that it wouldn't be that weird, but...
What does it mean to bomb at poetry?
Yeah.
It means, like... You guys are assholes if you're insulting my poetry. Second of all, it means that there's no response at all.
I guess that's what poetry is. But were they listening or were they not listening?
But poetry, but I think, like, if you have I don't even know what to call it. You get, like, you usually get applause at the end if you did well.
No, you don't. You don't know how it works, Enam. You don't know the poetry world.
I do.
No, you don't. You think you do.
Have you done it?
When they didn't say even one little thing, they didn't even clap one little finger, that means you're the greatest fucking poet of all time. You don't even know it.
I had someone come up to me and tell me I was amazing, and he felt every word I said.
Well, then that's...
And he was gay, so he was not hitting on me, so it was real.
Well, I was going to say that I recently recorded a song about grilled cheese, eating grilled cheese sandwiches, and I'm going to be recording a video for it. I've been doing really bad music videos lately, because, you guys know that guy, John LaJoy?
Yes.
I don't know him.
He did the song, Show Me Your Genitals.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. He's a good-looking guy. I guess that's the main difference. But he shot, like, really bad music videos for his comedy songs, and he was able to get a Comedy Central special. It's never going to happen with me, but I realized I'm just going to make bad music videos, and I think the highest one I got is the Ball Skin music video. I think it only has 75 views.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That is a great visual, and Derek hasn't
we love
seen
that.
it, but. There's a song about ball skin.
Bald skin?
Ball skin.
Like my dad's head?
Everyone should check it out on YouTube.
Okay. That's good.
Well, that's what it's about.
That was fucking awesome, Brian.
All right, do you want to do plugs? Does anybody have anything else to say?
Plugs? Pebble Hill Church.
Listen to this show. Go ahead.
Pebble Hill Church is having an event. Every Sunday, it's called Celebration, and it's all religions. So everybody's welcome, even the kids. So.
All right, Josh, what are you plugging?
Just say listen to Josh Cast. New episodes. It's on iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher. The new episodes every late Sunday night, Monday. And I have 2 YouTube channels as well, so look up the Ballskin video and find it on there. Subscribe.
That might be good for people to check it out. What are they called?
I have 2. I have one's called Josh J-A-K, Josh Jack, and the other one's Jack Comedy, J-A-K Comedy. So yeah. What's the name of the show going to be called? This podcast show? We have a name for it.
It's going to be called We Tried.
We Tried.
I actually really like that, to be honest.
I do too.
I really like that a lot. No joke.
Okay, that's good.
Well, it sounded really good.
Some of that improv.
All right, Brian, do you have any plugs?
Just, you know what? Listen to this show in a year, and you'll be like, holy shit.
That was fucking golden.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's lit, bro.
There's like 5 people in here right now. Yeah, I don't have anything to plug. Just keep listening to the show.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I will get back into stand-up and like maybe not be lazy as fuck. But anyway, yeah, that's it.
Bye, Josh. It was nice cyber meeting you or whatever.
It was nice talking to you too, Derek.
Bye. I love all the listeners. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, 2 listeners to this.
Probably all just them.
Yeah. We did it. I took Steve's term. We did it. We did it. That at the end of every show. Did you catch that, Josh?
Yeah, still recording.
Oh.
He even said that. Wait a second.
Wait, the show's over. Let's end the show, Brian.
I want to check my Facebook real quick.
Whoa, what just happened? Josh?
Yes.
Josh?
Yeah. Oh.
All right. These guys never seen a computer before. I'm sorry.
Fucking asshole. The
Yeah,
screen
he's a fucking asshole,
disappeared.
right? We should just not hang out with him anymore.
All right. Goodbye.
Just kidding.
Wait. So I'm trying to get to Steve's thing real quick. I know we're ending it in a second, but I just want to. I swear, I think he did. He said. Shit. Oh, he said any. All right. Yeah, he just randomly said, all right, we did it. Like mid-conversation while I was talking to him. So all right, we did it. Whoa, did you just do a Steve impression without meeting him?
I don't know.
Wow, good job. Yeah, that's it. Just keep moving.
All right, we tried.
All right, everyone go fuck themselves. Bye.
Bye.